Hello everyone and welcome. This is Shield Maiden DK and today we should be playing Westland Survival. We are just working out some jank here, so I hope you will sit put as long as it will take. Unfortunately, the game has decided it will trying to tell me there is a newer version of the game, even I just reinstalled the game. So I will just put you in here so you can see with me what we're working with, and hopefully we will soon get there. Let me see. There we go. We're right now trying to see if this can solve it, and if it do not solve it, we might switch over to another game, because I'm trying the best I can here to see, because right now it do not feature what it should. And if I look into Steam library, it do not say there is an update or anything, so I hope when this is done it will fix it. But if it takes too long, we might switch over. Then we might do some Scum instead, because this seems like not working properly. Then we will just take 1 hour of Scum instead if it do not work out. Because right now, yeah, as you can see, it's not really progressing, and I don't want you to sit foot all day. So I think we will switch over. 1 moment. I'll just switch over in the, what is it called, in the configuration on YouTube, so people do not get completely insane here that it's the wrong one. I will switch again later on, because we will not wait the whole day for it. There we go. Then we will just take 1 hour of Scum instead, because this is annoying and insane and not working. So be right back while we switcheroo. And then I will see if I can get this one to work to another stream instead. Sorry for the inconvenience. I did not plan this. I did not do anything for it to be like this. So we will just work our way and figure out instead, and go into our lovely little Scum and do that one for an hour. I did not plan it, because I did actually open the game yesterday, but there was no problems there. Now it seems like it's doing some sort of weird stuff. So hopefully we will get accepted into this instead. We should. And then we will just put on the maturity filter, because we do not want any jank with YouTube. Just loading in Scum takes a little time to load in. I'm sorry for any inconvenience, and I hope you'll still stick here. It's a little unfortunately a little annoying, but that's how it is. There we go. Options, nudity, on, apply, back, single player, load, Shield Maiden. There we go. Now you can come in and see it's just a loading screen right now, but we're going in. It's unfortunately, but we cannot do much to it. Hopefully come on, my app and game is playing tricks on me. It's just not my day to start up with today, it seems. Um, well, it is annoying, but sometimes games has its own life, and I'm not sure if they put out an update on what on the Westland, but we will figure it out, and then I'll feature it at another time because I'm not gonna wait forever for a game to start and load when you guys are sitting here with me. Sounds like we came in there. Let's see. We should be in. And now let's. There we go. Now we're in. Thank you very much for standing by. We just died last time, that's right. So we are going to try get ourselves some new stuff and hopefully head back, get our old stuff back as well. So first thing first, we're gonna try and get some stone here. No, please. And now, of course, it's getting darker in here as well, which is not the best, but, well, we will manage. Hopefully you guys is okay with this. It's survival anyway, just not the survival game we were planning on. It's a little unfortunately, but we are not able to do much to it. So let's see here. Gonna cut this up. One, two, three, four, five. Craft tree bark rope. We're gonna make a bow, so we at least can defend ourselves a little. Have to craft the bow. We're gonna take the large bow, craft that one. And then we're gonna head into making a few arrows. Cut into small sticks. And go in here. We should be able to now craft arrows, wooden arrows. We missed a new knife. All good. Only one stone here, of course. And in here. There we go. Craft stone axe. No, stone knife. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, and hopefully you guys will stay with this instead. Unfortunately, sometimes we do not get what we planned. It's a little unfortunately, but that's how it goes sometimes. And of course we do not really have any backpack or anything yet, but hopefully we can manage and make it everything. So we're gonna cut up some, let's see. It takes some time to start up every time you die because you gotta craft things, but stay put, we will get there. Let's see. Gonna need to craft another backpack. Backpack is down here. Somewhere in the wonder. Good. It's not my day, is it? We could of course go into a house and see if there's going to be any backpacks or anything we can use. Because right now it's not going optimal, that's for sure. We could craft a spear and head in and see if we're able to find something. Let's do that instead. Craft a spear and then we will head into the houses and see if we can do something, and then hopefully at some point we'll be able to craft some something for us to actually use in battle, because right now it's not going very well. There we go. We will search him and then we will just, in a second, I will just turn down the sound a tiny bit because I recognize it's a little loud when I'm playing not playing where you guys are looking along. I do play with full sound because sound do mean a lot in this game. There's a lot of things you can tell by the sound of this game. So now we're just gonna mumble jumble around and see if we can find anything we can eat. It's like that every time you start up, every time you die, every time you gonna see if you can find something. And when we're not working on a server, you're not really gonna think too much about what you're doing. That can annoy other people. Ooh, a Hellrider front shield. That right there is the front shield for the bike. This one we're gonna need later on for quests, but we're not gonna do it right now. Bobby pins. Not anything we need right now, but they're also always nice to have because we can get craft lockpicks with it. And crafted lockpicks can always give you some items from the lockers, for example on the police stations, if we're getting some screwdrivers at some point. Okay. Not any locks so far. That sound is eerie. There you were. Thank you very much. Please die. Hello, yes, it's me. Hope you're alright. Well, we had to make a switcheroo since the game I initially planned on did not work. So now we're playing Scum Survival for a moment. At least it's another survival game. And we did die last time, so it's all from a new beginning here. Well, not totally, but let's see. Wool gloves, we do not need those right now. I know we can cut them into rags. But sometimes the game should just want to play do not work properly, and then you have to switch a little. So, well, that's just how it is. So, luckily we had Scum ready to back up with. Come on, please. Something. Not having any luck here right now. Hopefully we'll get lucky in some of the other houses. we do have a wheelbarrow standing around down where we died last time. So we do have some stuff we collected. But yeah, it's far away on the map. Drill, we cannot use a drill, at least not right now. We could use some clothing. Anything? We did get a bag, not a good one, but a bag nonetheless. Let's get these paya pants. Not the best, but better than nothing. Insulated gloves. Let's see what's the heat count on them. 1. What is it on these? 1. So not really matter, and we are not going into any kill boxes right now, so it do not really matter with the insulated gloves right now. And of course the weather outside just wants to be shiny and lovely today, and that's nice, but also a little annoying since it's kind of right in my face right now. Not making it any easier. Okay, some money. Not really anything we need right now, but money is always nice, and we do have the traders right down here we can go to if we get something we can sell. We just have to remember our wheelbarrow is down at the other trader down at B4. Yeah, I will be round up for all around zombie apocalypse. I'll be good. I'll be alright. Well, at least I got a strategy. As I said, always have a friend that's choppier than yourself, then at least you will survive a little longer. Because that way you at least have someone you can outrun and then hopefully survive. Good. We checked that one. Did we check behind us here? No. But yeah, we should be kinda good at least the first 15 minutes or something like that. Ooh. Noise. Is there a motor on this one? There is. So if we can get 2 wheels and a cardiac for RES when you're driving. Yeah, I'm gonna save you. I gotta save everyone. Ooh, school bag. Nice. Good. Might not look fancy, but now we got some arrows and we got a school bag. And we're gonna mark ourselves that there's an RES here. Or squat. Sledgehammer. Better than the spear. Takes up more energy to use, but better than the spear as a weapon. So, ooh, face roller sledgehammer. We're gonna take that instead. Come on, buddy. Where are you? I hear you. I do not see you right now. Where are you? I hear you. There you are. I don't like you screaming like that. Screaming can cause problem. Gonna save everyone. There you go. Screaming can cause problems. Please stop screaming. Thank you very much. I love the sledgehammer. I know it's not really a convenient weapon because it's slow as fuck, but I still love it. The cleaver is a nice knife, but it do take up more space than the kitchen knife, so we're gonna head with the kitchen knife. The bunny slippers, yeah, sure. Zombie apocalypse and we're running around bunny slippers. That would just be delightful, wouldn't it? Good. Nothing here. We could use with some sewing equipment for sure. As soon as we get some yarn going. That's a skirt. I don't think that will fit the winter outfit. As soon as we get a little yarn or anything else, we will craft ourselves a sewing kit so we can repair some gear. Did that one just respawn? No, we didn't take that one, that's right. We still got the sledgehammer. The face roller is just a sweet one. Okay, let's look up here. Seed bags, no thank you. We're not going gardening right now. Fertilizer, yeah, we could try, but I don't think we can make a bomb with fertilizer. So no thank you right now. We're gonna mark that we got this one up here because if we get the wheels, we could be running fast suddenly. And we went in here before. Let's check this one because sometimes there's clothes in there. No lock. Well, at least we're doing the loodaroo and hope for the best. Not our day right now. It wasn't even our day when we stopped the last game because we died. But well, that's what happened. That's what Scum is all about. You die, you fail, you die, you fail, you try again, and suddenly you get the hang of it and at least get some gear and can progress a little. But as I said, I'm nowhere near a pro at this game, not by any chance. I'm actually a beginner. There will be plenty of time before I'm nowhere near professional or good at this game because it's such a huge game, and I know there's a large update coming up in Scum. They are planning to go into full release instead of early access as it is right now. So, and it should be around somewhere next month. We're not totally sure. They have not come out with a total complete date yet. But all the community of Scum is talking about it coming out approximately sometime in the next month with the full release of the game. There's still plenty more of updates they're gonna come with, but then it should head into the full release phase. So there will be a rework of all the puppets, there will be a rework of the hunting system, and yeah, lots of new features. I know they're gonna be featuring a tractor in here. This one we're gonna keep for now. This one we're gonna keep for now. It's food, not much, but it's food. So there's gonna be, well, a shirt. That's better than what we got. Not gonna take the pajamas pants. Not better than the fireworker pants. So it's going to be exciting to see what the full release of the game might mean to the game. And the loot and everything in here. Okay, good. We're looking cute, aren't we? With inmate clothing and a little backpack. School backpack. We are not having much luck here, that's for sure. A new beanie? Well, not much better what that will do for now. No, we don't want glasses. Nails, no thank you. So, right now we're just trying to get by, more or less. We will be good. At least the worst thing that can happen is we're gonna die again. And if we do, we do, and if we don't, that's a good thing. But then we do at some point again anyway. That's just how Scum works. We can take a drink here if there's anything. No, no water here. And Scum is very much a game of chance and luck. You might not find anything when you need to. So if you see water, fill your water bottle. If you see food, take it along with you or eat it right away, because when you're going to need it, you will probably not find it anyway. So, and we are not very... Ooh, fret. I like that. So now we just need a puppet or something with a bone. So we can make sweet sewing kit and get our clothes up in okay condition. Ugh! Hammy! 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 Sorry, just me having an idiot of a dog that wants to sit on cables all the time. Okay, try go... Well, we just basically need a puppet to repair the clothing now, at least. Or finding a needle if we didn't. We do have a needle, actually. So let's craft the improvised sewing kit. I wasn't sure we had a needle. Craft, please, yes. And I'm well aware that 1 hour is nothing when we're playing Scum. It's just barely touching up. But it was better than not featuring anything because the other game was janky. So that's how it is. Well, just repair the most necessary. We do not repair the gloves because we do not have that much thread. And I would really like to be able to repair if we get something even better going. You can see there's new gloves better than the ones we had, so just gonna put out the other ones. We'll get plenty of things we don't need. That's just how it is. And we might not get a single thing we do need. But at least we can say we are trying. We're trying to survive here. Wine. Well, that would be cute, but we do get some effects of drunkenness if you drink wine in here. And we do have snow around us, which means we do have source of water from the snow if we get thirsty up here. But this game is a kilt. Well, you don't want that. We don't want to see her in a kilt. No, thank you. Where Scotsman clad in kilt left to borrow uneven fare. I'm no Scotsman and I'm not going to wear a kilt on this lady. I'm not even sure you can wear a kilt as a lady in this game. I know that the men cannot wear the bras and the underpants for women. So I'm not even sure if we would like to, if we are able to wear a kilt in this game. Well, what do we have here? Grocery shop. Nice. And that up there looks like a police station. We'll like to go in there to see if there's any sweet loot for us. But we do not have enough screwdrivers for lock picking, so we're gonna take our tool and run around. Ooh. Ammunition, but we do not have a gun. We will just take it out of wherever it's hiding. More bobby pins in this one, and that there's in this one, so let's take the larger one with us. More money. Because it's a risk to go into the police station when you're not geared better than we are. On the other hand, it might pay off because we might get some guns and such. What is this? Wine? No, thank you. Kitchen knife. back out here again. I saw some on the other side. There were some of these. Might find screwdrivers in here. Ooh, a car jack. We're gonna need that. If we find a wheel or something for the RES squadron, then we can fix it up, and then we have somewhere something to drive on. Will make us slightly faster. Would be nice finding the wheels for that sucker. Ammo. Well, we still not have a gun, but that was a lot of ammunition. And if we get enough money, we can go to the zone. So let's just look for everything and nothing. There is a car bumper. Always nice with a car bumper. Go up here, we got a pharmacy as well. That's nice. Not sure we get anything in there, but at least we can try. A toolbox. Always a nice thing. Not that it matters much, but we will take it along in case we're gonna need it. Tools box is used for various things, for example, repairing bulletproof and stab-proof vests and tactical vests. Oh no, why is there no screwdrivers in this town? We got the police station right up there. Well, we can go into the pharmacy first off. We got some painkillers. Always nice if we do get hit by a zombie and it hurts. We get some money here. Some more thread. That's good. Then we can always repair some more stuff. We got some jank going on here with the graphic, it seems. A cotton hoodie. Thank you very much. Then we are out of the orange clothing at least. Good, let's try upstairs. And there might be zombies around, that's just how it is. Vitamin pills, just eat the package there. This tastes funny, yeah. Well, you just basically ate a whole package of vitamin pills. It's a pure alcohol, nice. Always good. Then we can clean some rags. You can only use isopropyl alcohol and absinthe to clean rags into clean rags so you don't get infected. But we're running out of space here. And we do not find any screwdrivers yet, so that's a little airy. Because I'd like to go up there, the police station. To see if there's some sweet loot. Hey Alexis! No, it's just single player because I did not plan on Scum today because we actually had another game up for today, but that game did not want to play along. So unfortunately it's only single player right now. I could of course just have jumped the gun into a server somewhere, but it was only my 1 hour live stream right now because we got our 100 sub special coming up here at 20. So I didn't want to only feature 1 hour of multiplayer. Ooh, we got another squad with 1 tire. So now we're gonna put this one on here. Take off this tire. And then enter car service. Take our car jack back. Then we're gonna find the squad we found in the beginning, because now we do have another tire. Thank you very much, Alexis. And we are trying not to die this time, but I cannot promise it. Also because we're trying to get into that sweet, lovely police station at some point. But we want more screwdrivers before we head into there. Right now we have found a wheel for RES, which means we only need one more for the squad RES. And then we have wheels, baby! Then we got them sweet, sweet wheels to drive on, so we will be faster around the map. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we will get another wheel. And I can't for the life of me, of course, not remember where we saw the other RES. Just that we saw it in the beginning of the town. It's a larger town than I thought it would be. Wasn't it around here somewhere? Come on, let me see you. I know you were here somewhere. I know it. I think it was up here in the back. There it were. So now we got 4 wheels on here. You can see it barely out of gasoline as well. So we're gonna need some gasoline as well. Then we're gonna end the service. Take this one back and then head back to what we were mumble jumbling about down here. See if we can find some more screwdrivers. Let's see if we're able to. I'm not very good at shot here. That one has spawned in when we walked past. Okay. That did we did better there than I expected, because I'm not good at a shot with this one. I prefer the compound bow because we are able to get scope on that one. And we do only have that one sorry arrow, so it's not really a good weapon at the moment. But we do have our lovely, lovely sledgehammer. So, come on, something useful, please. Scrap. Not really useful. We could use another wheel. We could also use some gasoline. Some boots. Are they better than what I got? Not really. Well, how is the temperature? 2, and the temperature on these 2, so not really an upgrade. Them wellies. So let's jump down here. I really would like to go into the police station, but we will not get anything out of there really with only one lockpick. We could of course try with the one lockpick we do have. See if there's a little loot for us. Could be. But it might not be very much. If we are even lucky there is anything in the particular locker we opened. Well, now we've got a little head protection. We are fancy here. Or something. Come on, give me something. No? Nothing? Good. I love you too. Well, not a lucky day. And I know we are running past a lot of things, but right now we are trying to figure out if we can get a screwdriver. Well, Or some gas, that would be sweet too. Great paint. We don't need paint right now. We can always paint a squat if we get it running, that is. Come on, something please. Nothing? No? Don't want to be friendly here? Well, we got a new waste bag. That's bigger at least. That's a good thing. So now we got a little more space. That's always nice. More space is nice. Eat. I know it's not a good condition, but it will give us a little energy boost. No. Okay. Thank you very much for not giving a flying fuck to me. Come on, screwdriver. No. No. And no. Okay, down we go. Down the rabbit hole. Well, we might just gonna try go in and see if we're lucky with one locker. Have we been in this little shed over here? Those might contain screwdrivers. Are you having a screwdriver? Nobody's home. Okay. So, well, there's another one. Reason why I'm searching mainly the garages and stuff is because you primarily will find screwdrivers in those. What do we have here? Construction boots, better than these. There we go. Your higher chance of finding screwdrivers in garages and outbuildings than you got in houses. So down here again. Well, ooh, that's potatoes. We cannot use potatoes. We cannot eat potatoes raw. What's in here? A shovel. How lovely. We do not need a shovel. Why are they so eager not to give me any screwdrivers? That's pissy. Okay, we got one over here we haven't been in. Just trying to search everywhere. We need an RES. That's not that's a bar. Milk, sweet milk. Milk is a good thing in this game because that's one of the sources of vitamin D. Yeah, I know, but we're just playing vanilla settings. You can up the loot. But right now we're trying to survive at vanilla settings, so fingers crossed something might come up. I'm used to playing with more loot on the server I'm playing normally. No Cuban cigars, please. I don't want nicotine poisoning. But we are having a try on the vanilla settings here. I feel like an absolute beginner because normally I do a set play with ×4 loot. But yes, you're totally correct. We could buff the settings to better loot, but well, we're trying. Here, let's get in here. I hear someone got angry at me. I guess it's upstairs. Please lay down. But that's totally right. You are able to manipulate loot. You're able to manipulate almost anything in this game, to be honest. You can manipulate the loot, you can manipulate the day's length. You can manipulate the health generation, you can manipulate how quick food goes bad. You can how much health the zombies have, how many zombies there are, everything. And it's even more insane if you're doing servers, because there you can goddamn manipulate almost if people are able to fart. And here, the first in this month that's coming, I'm going to buy some of the supporter packages for the game. So we will have some more fun things. For example, with one of the supporter packages, I know for a fact that first time you shit after you've been dead, you might poop something out. It can be an apple, it can be a pineapple, it can be a goddamn dildo. We so much gonna get that supporter package. So we haven't been particularly lucky, but we will use our one try up here at the police station. Yeah, I know. Come at me. There's always plenty of zombies in here. Well, let's get up to the roof, because they're always inside the building. Then they have to run all the way up here to find us. Come on. Where are you? I know we are not happy right now. They've gone downstairs. As soon as we're beginning to loot anything, they will come up here. Why does it might as well start the party? There we go. There we go. Now, the zombies are not able to climb, or however, they are able to jump out and in of windows. So you're not totally safe just because you're inside a building. But they cannot climb buildings like ladders and such. Well, this one's locked, so let's take out a bobby pin. Craft a lockpick. And make it count. Of course, we do only have one lockpick here. That's why I'm waiting a little, because I do not want to spoil it if anyone comes up here. Looks like we're good. No. We're gonna take off the gloves. Gloves will do, so you're not having the same feeling with lockpicking. So, there we go. Hopefully we'll get something. Nothing! Woohoo! We are lucky today. Stop hitting me, you fuckstick. We are very, very unlucky today. Last time we were lucky getting a hiking bag and everything. This time, nada. Not even in a locked locker. But that's the name of the game. You are not sure to get anything. Only thing you're certain of is you're gonna die at some point again. You can see there's one in there. take care of this one. Stop jumping. There we go. Might be one in the office as well. Yeah, we are bleeding. You get bleeding every time you get hit, but it's only C1s, so it's not that airy. You don't need to take care of the C1s. You might be infected, but the C1s will heal automatically. The C2s will heal too, but not as good. We can take a painkiller. So you will bleed a little when you're getting hit, that's for sure. But C1s we do not need to do anything to. As long as only C1s. Yeah, I know there's someone in here probably. Stop screaming at me. There we go. Do you have anything for me? No. Good. We are not particularly lucky today. Not at all. In fact, quite opposite. But that's the game. And to be honest, it wouldn't be fun if you always got what you wanted. I like that you're never able to tell exactly where things are in this game. We know we only opened one locker upstairs, but, well, we do not really have lockpicks available. Yeah, there's an RCM, how wonderful. We do not really have any money. So, now back for looking for parts for the squadron. Ooh, nice. And actually military helmet, that's a lucky find. Even that's not my preferable one because of the vision in this one, but better than nothing. Ooh, water, good find. Water bottle's always welcome. Police station, well, we will come back if we get more screwdrivers. And we need to get out and see if we can find another wheel for the squad at some place too. The cutting board, I'm not sure what the cutting board is all about in this game, because they say all items in this game has a purpose. I have yet to figure out what the purpose of the cutting board is. It do not seem like there's any kinda idea to the cutting board. Hammy! The dog is pantyhose. Well, better than the socks. Because it covers the whole legs. Well, okay, come on, come to mommy. Let me kill you. Yeah, I know, rah rah rah. Well, another needle, always a good one. Well, nothing good compared to what we have already, so nothing good there. Let's head in here. But yeah, you will see bleeding when you get hit. And sometimes you get minor bleedings like we did. Other times you might be unlucky and it will bleed slightly more. And then you're gonna treat it with rags. That lettuce is not fresh. I know we're hungry, but we're not gonna eat something rotten. Unless we're absolutely dying. Another shirt, nothing for us right now. There we go, good thing, good lord. Let's just head downstairs again. It do not look like we're getting much more here. Let's see, we are up here. we are able to run over to these. There's something down at the water as well, if we can figure out what way that is. Let's put this one away. Let's take a look. That's the water. There's something down there somewhere. Ooh, garage. Stop hitting me first, please. You can see now in health we got a C2. So we are gonna try cut this one up. I know we do not really have anything to treat the antibiotics. We can make rats clean though. There we go. Crafting. We should have no. Let me take a look here. If we take this one and the isopropyl alcohol, why can't I do that? It's because the Rex is too bad condition, I think. Okay. Take this one. Let's see, we're gonna need to cut this one Rex as well. There we go, treat condition. Now we are patching ourselves up here. Now we got into remunition with it. It's stabilized at least. So that's a good thing. We got a little food on us, not much. Just trying to survive here. And I do know I'm far from good. I'm merely a beginner. Do you have anything in here? No? Okay. But, well, we all been beginners at some point of some things. What's down there anyway? Nothing. The worst about the snowy fields like this is we have a slight chance of wolves up here. Yeah, I see you. Come to mommy. Come on. And this weapon is slow. That's one of the reasons we're not hitting much. Oh, is that true? In game making programs interface less than here. Yeah, there's a lot of interface in this game. That's true. That's absolutely true. We're gonna look into the healing of ourselves here because we are not doing all too well right now. And we got the water over there. So we're gonna run the opposite way and hopefully find another wheel for the squadron. Then gonna follow the water around. There's a very, very large interface in this game. There's a lot to learn when you first start out, and it is totally confusing in the beginning. Just about the metabolic system, like your health. I know if you just know your body a little, it might not seem too bad, but for a game, it's absolutely insane. I can show you in just a minute. Here, the metabolic system. You got energy, you got water, you got protein, carbs, fat, fiber, sugar, saturated fat, alcohol, your muscular percentage, your fat percentage, your vitamins, your minerals, how much contents in your stomach, in your intestines, in your colon, if you have to shit, if you have to pee, what you ate last. Over here you got your statistics, your base strength, your base constitution. Those down here is your skills. Down here, base information, base performance. You got a shitload of stuff in this game. There we go. Good, good. At least we got that going for us. We hit with the arrow. So. But there is a very, very, very large interface in this game. Well, we're gonna make our way this way. I think that's the most idea we have right now. We also got this cluster of cities up here we can go to. Then we just have to stretch all the way over here, or we could go down to the safe zone, but we also have this. I would just really like to get the squadron going, so we are able to have some wheels to drive. Our health is going up now. Here we still pain. You can see the recovery of our bleedings, the stabilization of the others, our blood pressure and everything up here, our temperature. Our health is still damaged, but it's going up. And our blood level is kinda okay. But I know it's a large interface. There's a lot to get used to in this game. So, but even if we're going multiplayer at some point in this game, if we are going on a server, a public server, we might not see anyone, depending on where people are hiding. So you can go for days without seeing anyone on some servers as well. That's just some part of the game, because everyone is trying to hide and try not to be shot, especially if it's multiplayer servers. Do we? We do have north and south and west, so that's a little confirming. So that's a good thing. That way at least we are able to navigate a little. Can we search this one? Yes, nothing found. What about this one? Ooh, apples. Yum 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 yum. We got them sweet apples. We're going to go southwest, so that's north. We're going to go this way approximately. So let's head a little that way before we end off for this, because in an hour we got our sub special. We got Center Station Simulator, 100 sub special. We can run over to the safe zone. We do have a little money, not much though. The safe zone is the city you see here at the water. And we could run out here to the other city, but we will figure it out next time around. I hope you had a blast this time. I had a blast making the video, even with some janks. If you did, please like, subscribe and follow. Click the little bell to get notifications when I put out new stuff, which is daily. And hope to see you all around, because she'll make us out of here. Have good fun. Hey!